What did Naomi Judd's husband of more than 30 years, Larry Strickland, say about his beloved wife at her televised memorial? And how did he help her get treatment for depression? Keep watching for the details. The music industry stood still for a moment on April 30th when Naomi Judd's daughter, Ashley Judd, announced the devastating news of her mother's death. She tweeted, "Today, we sisters experienced a tragedy. We lost our beautiful mother to the disease of mental illness." Ashley added that she and sister Wynonna Judd were shattered. The two sisters also bravely took the stage the day after their mother's death, as the Judds were inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Naomi's husband, Larry Strickland, has largely remained out of the spotlight since the news broke. According to The Boot, the couple wed in 1989. Ashley and Wynonna were bridesmaids for their special day. The couple regularly gushed about one another in interviews, and they had what appeared to be a picture-perfect romance. Naomi told Closer Weekly in 2013, "Larry and I are both from a family of 6, very blue-collar. He worked in the tobacco fields every summer. My daddy had his own gas station and taught me the hard work ethic. Larry is the most humble person I've ever met." Strickland finally had some words to share about his late wife with the public on May 15th. He had nothing but fond memories as he spoke about Naomi as part of her CMT special, Naomi Judd, A River of Time. The special was named after Naomi's 2016 memoir that detailed her battle with depression. Strickland shared that his wife never met a stranger and loved to have conversations with people. He joked,
"Much to my displeasure, she would start a conversation with anyone that made eye contact with her."
He continued, "We would end up standing 10, 20, 30 minutes on a sidewalk while she talked to a complete stranger about their passions and their dog." Strickland also revealed that he had received a letter from a man who sat next to Naomi on the long flight from Vienna, Austria to Nashville, Tennessee. Naomi's seatmate said he enjoyed an entertaining, fascinating, and enlightening chat with her, adding that she made an impact on him even in such a short encounter. The singer apparently spoke highly of her husband, and the man assured Strickland that he was loved. Taste of Country quoted his email as saying, "Rest assured she loved you and had no qualms about telling me, a stranger on a plane, that was so." Since the singer's death, many have wondered what the fate of the Judds tour would be. According to Wynonna's Instagram page, the tour was planned to kick off in the fall of 2022, but it was unclear how they would move forward after Naomi died. During Naomi's memorial, Wynonna announced she would perform without her mother.
"I'm gonna have to honor her and do this tour. I'm just gonna have to."
While he never claimed to be Naomi Judd's primary caretaker, it's clear that Strickland took looking after his late wife very seriously. Naomi was scheduled to attend her induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame and even hopped on a plane alone, which was unusual for her. It was a cause for concern for Strickland, who said,
So I was really scared to death about her flying alone all the way from Vienna back to Nashville, because I knew how fragile she was.
But Naomi made the flight back without any problems. Before her death, Naomi Judd was an advocate for mental health and was never afraid to speak at length about depression. In an essay she wrote for NBC in 2017, she said that it was Strickland who had urged her to get help. She recalled that she'd been inert for 2 years, and Strickland took the initiative to consult a professional. She wrote, "My husband Larry knew that I had very severe depression, and he was beyond devastated. Finally, he said, I've got to get you some professional help because I don't know what the heck to do." She also shared details about the time Strickland called 911 to get her treatment and how he never left her side, especially during her hardest moments, adding, "Larry is so constant. He was always there for me. If I was somewhere in treatment, he would get the closest motel and be there with me every visiting hour." In an interview with ABC News in 2016, Strickland also highlighted the importance of supporting people battling depression.
Get ready to walk that path with them, because they're going to need you every minute.
If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health issues, please contact the Crisis Text Line by texting HOME to 741-741. Call the National Alliance on Mental Illness Helpline at 1-800-950-NAMI 6264 or visit the National Institute of Mental Health website.